Hey guys, what's going on? Michael right here. I'm just making this quick little video to show you guys how to get more followers on Instagram and most importantly, how to make money with these followers, meaning how to monetize your audience. So this video is basically going to be two parts, right? So in the first part, I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually monetize your audience the most effective way possible. Okay, so how do you get the most money out of your following on Instagram? And it doesn't really matter if you already have an existing following or if you're just starting out, because in part 2 of the video I will show you how to get more followers no matter if you already have a following or if you don't have a following. I will show you exactly all the methods out there right now that are working 100% that you guys can use to actually get a bunch of followers on Instagram, highly targeted real followers. So you don't have to worry. I will show you everything in the video. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video right now. So when it came to making money on Instagram in the past, and it doesn't really matter like what you did or what you were doing, no matter if you're like an actor, if you're a musician, if you have something to teach, if you're some sort of like coach or whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. Most people who made money on Instagram, when it came to like people who have an audience, they usually made money by teaching something, right? So for example, at some point they came out with a course, right? And what they did was they obviously sold that course to their Instagram audience. But what happened was they kind of like they used a third-party tool, for example, Kajabi or Teachable, or even their own website, and they just recorded a course and put the course on one of these third-party platforms, and then it told people, go there and buy it, right? The problem was, though, that now you just have like a third-party application that's completely different to your whole community. So now your whole community was in some other place just to watch that one course, but they were still like on Instagram and whatnot, right? So how awesome would it be if you had a tool where you could manage your whole community, where you could offer courses, where you could have something like a Facebook group just on that other platform? That's also another thing people did back in the day, right? They had the course on whatever it was, like Kajabi, and then they had their Instagram account where they managed their community, and then they had another external Facebook group, and they had it spread out there, and then they might have had like some sort of like Reddit or whatever it is that's out there, right? What happens is you just have these like super huge chunks of like your community in all different kinds of places, which causes a lot of confusion, and also causes you to have a lot more work to do, because now you have to manage all of these different like Facebook groups, Reddit groups, or whatever, and it's all different on each and every website. So now that actually leads us to today's sponsor, which I want to give a huge shout out to, and that company is called skool.com. Skool.com is basically an all-in-one platform where you can literally manage your whole community in literally just one place. Okay, so you can do everything on skool.com. You can pretty much create your community on Skool and invite all your Instagram followers to Skool and manage everything there. And that's just a great way to monetize your Instagram following. You can engage with them on a deeper level. You can offer courses, live webinars, and I will go through all the features in a second. Your Skool community basically becomes an interactive email list. So let's just have a look at this real quick, right? So as you can see right here on the site, skool.com, as I said, you have everything in one place right here, right? You can give your customers a better home, simplify your life, everything you need with one login, one profile, one search. And the best thing about it is, guys, you can actually have a 40 days free trial. So there's no risk signing up. If you want to sign up, by the way, I got a link in the description. Just click and sign up right away. Obviously, as I said, you have the community thing, right? You can get your whole Instagram community, or even other platforms if you have it, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, you can get them from there, invite them to Skool, and you can manage everything on there, right? So you got group discussions that happen there, you know, posts, comments, category likes, mentions, photos, videos, GIFs, polls, real-time interactions, and notifications. Your engagement will increase, guys. Then you also have what they call classrooms, kind of like in Skool, obviously, right? You put your courses in the same place for everyone to see, for your community. You got the courses, the modules, the videos, resources, searchable transcripts, and progress tracking, which is very, very important. You want to track your students' progress, right? So with Skool, you have all of that stuff in one place, right? And your completion rates will increase. That was also another problem with all of these other methods that people used back in the day when they sold courses. Like when they had their own websites and stuff, it was hard for them to actually track the progress of their individual like students, which also resulted in a lot of refund rates and stuff like that. With Skool, you will not have that problem anymore. Okay, obviously you have a calendar function, right? They also talk a lot about gamification, right? So what gamification basically means is you want to make it so it feels like a game to your students, your customers, right? So you make it fun. You make it like with points and levels and like rewards, so people get rewards and they get rewarded for completing tasks, completing certain subjects and chapters and stuff. So they actually get some sort of like dopamine release when they do it, so they stay on the platform, which is very, very amazing. Obviously, you also have the email broadcast option right here, so you can notify your clients or your community, people in your community, whenever something's going on, which is very neat. You have chat notifications and profiles, quick chats and stuff like that for members, which is very amazing, so people can have conversations and talk just the way a real community should work, which is way better, obviously, than on Instagram, because, on Instagram, you just have the people following you, right? They're just following you. But there's no community, right? There's no real, it is pretty much called a community in a sense, but there's no real community in the sense that the community can engage with its own, like with each other. Like the people can't really engage with each other, okay? But with Skool, they can actually do that, right? You got good search functions right here, a bunch of metrics. I will not get into all of this right here. And they also do offer an affiliate program, right? So what can you use Skool for, right? Effectively, there's many different use cases that you can use Skool for. As I already said, you can sell online courses, which is a very, very great way to make money on Instagram, right? Because people, if they're following you, if they value what you have to offer, they will actually buy your courses, right? So with Skool, you can do both. You can offer free courses, you can offer paid courses, you can do like a hybrid solution. You can have one free course, two paid courses, stuff like that. It's really up to you. It really is, Then you got group funnels, you got masterminds. Masterminds are also very popular for like high ticket stuff. When you want to, when you have like, you say you want to get 10 people in a mastermind, right? Where you one-on-one coach them. It's just them. You can charge them a lot of money. That's how you can make a lot of money monetizing your Instagram followers doing that, okay? Obviously, coaching programs, memberships, subscription memberships, support forums, influencer fan communities, give your audience a place to hang out and just connect, So that's also the good thing about Skool is it's not just like to sell, So it's not just like you made a Skool account and you get all the people from Instagram to Skool, and now they're paying for a product the way it was back then with like Kajabi or all of these sites like Teachable. They would just sign up and they would get access. That's not what Skool is all about. What Skool is all about is like the community in itself, right? So they sign up, they have the sense of community, and that will make them, in the end, if you do want to sell, you don't even have to, but if you do want to sell them stuff like memberships, like courses, masterminds, the sense of community will make the conversion rates increase, okay? So that's pretty much how it works. So now we know how to monetize our Instagram followers. So now the question is, how do we actually get followers? Or, obviously for most of you guys watching, if you already have some sort of audience, how do we actually get more followers, right? And I'm going to be honest with you guys, there's not that many methods out there right now that work besides posting good content. That's all the stuff that everyone is teaching, right? Post good content, engage, post reels, they're going to go viral. Yes, that is true. But, I'm a no BS type of guy, and I always want to show you some practical stuff that you can actually do in order to get more followers, and not just tell you some bogus advice that everyone is teaching, right? So what's going to work, guys, is, and forget all of these like follow for follow methods and like, liking a bunch of pictures every day or like following 500 people a day and hope they follow back. This will only lead to action blocks by Instagram or get your account banned. So that will not work. I am going to show you a tool though that will 100% work, and it works for me and it works for a lot of other people that I personally know. And that tool is called Wolf Growth. Okay, it's called wolfgrowth.com, and it's actually based on artificial intelligence, right? So what that means is it uses AI technology to really go out there and analyze your niche, analyze your market. And what it does is it uses a method called the mass story viewing method to really go out there and view tens of thousands of stories every single day and that's the key point, okay guys? That is the key. It views the stories of highly targeted people, okay? So it doesn't just view, and it also likes the stories, by the way. It doesn't just view and like random people's stories, but it likes the people's stories, and I will show you how it works in a second, of people who are highly targeted and who have high engagement rates, okay? And it's all AI based, right? It's all based on artificial intelligence. It calculates who has the best engagement rates and who is the best person to view the story off, so they will most likely follow you back. And so now imagine you view tens of thousands and like tens of thousands of stories every single day, you are gonna get a bunch of followers. So that's basically how the website looks right here. I'll also put a link in the description, you can check it out. It's called wolfgrowth.com, and when I check my account right here, as you can see, you have all of these different target options right now. You can target people by followers, hashtags, likers, places, blah, blah, blah. But what you really want to do is, guys, you want to target people based on hashtags or the followers, right? And all you want to do is you want to type in whatever it is that your niche is, right? So let's say your niche is, I don't know, cars, right? So you want to just type in cars, and then it's going to show you a bunch of results for whatever it is that you're searching for. So when you take, for example, followers, it will show you a bunch of accounts that are good, that have a good amount of followers, where the software is going to go out there and actually view the stories of that person, right? So if I would add that guy right here, it would view the stories of all of his followers and all of the people who like and comment on that person's post. So we make sure there's no fake stuff going on, there's no weird stuff going on. It's all just people who are actually engaging with that person's account. Then you want to scroll down and you want to just click view stories and like stories. And you don't really want to change anything right here. You don't want to mess with the settings, because as I said, all of this stuff is based on artificial intelligence. It's all going to be done by AI, so you don't even have to worry about that at all. You want to go down. All you want to do is like click active right here. All right, it's all you want to do. So that is pretty much how it works. That's how people get followers right now, right here in 2023, okay? That's how it actually does work. And that being said, I hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next one.